Hi ladies, hope you're having a great day. I'm going to talk about something a little bit controversial in the hair world. A lot of hair companies don't want you guys to know about this book right here. It's called Entanglement: The Secret Lives of Hair by Emma Tarlow. Sorry, I can't read backwards and upside down. This book, you guys, Hair Loss Boss, I know all of you are following Kelly because she's a badass. She mentioned this book a while back and I messaged her. I was like, where did you get it? I have to get this book. And she told me because she's awesome. And I got it immediately. Notice I have like tabs everywhere because I learned so much about the hair industry. So yes, I have a hair company, and yes, I'm still learning. I'm a small company. Companies like Jon Renau, Great Lengths, there's some other ones I'm not thinking of that are big companies that actually have their own factories overseas. They have a better idea of what kind of hair they're carrying. That is the number one question I'm getting these days. What kind of hair do you have? Well, it's human hair, I know that for sure, but a lot of times, different suppliers, depending, will tell you what they think you want to hear. And so Brazilian hair and European hair are the really popular types of hair right now. And so when I ask, hey, what kind of hair is that? They're like, oh, what kind of hair are you looking for? And I'll say European, just to see what happens. And every time, without fail, they will come back and say, oh yeah, it's European hair. How do I know they're telling the truth? I don't, because I'm not there when they harvest the hair. This book is amazing. There's so much involved in the hair industry that I just had no idea about. And I know a lot of you have posted that have read this book, and I feel like we need a book club because this book is great. And I just want you ladies to know that when you're ordering hair, you may think you're getting Brazilian hair, European hair, whatever, but it might be Mongolian hair. And there's nothing wrong with that per se. It's just you might not be getting what you think you're getting. And I'm not saying that the companies are lying to you. They might not know what they're getting, because when I first started, I didn't know what I was getting. So I just want to read you a little excerpt. I can't say that word, excerpt, out of this book because it's so interesting. So this chapter here is all about, it's called Race. And so they go into the different types of hair in the world and how you can tell the difference. Because I'm learning, guys. I want to be an expert at this. I really do. And the only way to do that, and we can't travel right now, but I would love to like travel to all these places and like, I don't know, research and study hair. That would be amazing. I actually lived in China for a year and was in and out for 10 years. So I speak a little Mandarin Chinese, Idian for the Chinese watchers there. So yeah, so let me read this. This is very interesting to me. I hope it is to you. It says, European hair is said to have an average of between 4 and 7 cuticle layers. We all know about cuticles. With the Remy hair, you want the cuticles to be from one donor so that they're all going in the same direction. So cuticles should be familiar to you. African hair, 7 to 11, and Asian hair, 11 or more, which is interesting to me. Chinese hair is thought to be more resilient to bleaching, dyeing, and other chemical treatments, owing to its thick cuticle layer and round shaft structure, and its weight means that it holds curl less well than other types. So Chinese hair seems to be the most resilient, and so that's why it's used so often for bleaching, dyeing, permed hair, because let's face it, not a lot of women who have naturally curly hair are donating their hair. So most of the curly hair you're going to get, unless you find some good European donors that have that natural curl, most of your curly hair you're going to get has been permed. Nothing wrong with that. It's just information, you guys, and I just wanted you to have it. But because Chinese hair is so, I guess the cuticle layer is super thick, it's heavier. And so the curls don't last as long as like a European, or, you know, my Brazilian hair doesn't last as long either. So again, I'm learning all of this. My hair, I mean, I'm American, so they don't talk about American hair, but I have European roots. It holds curl very well, my bio hair. I don't have to do much to it to have it stay curly. But I have noticed that some of the hair that I've ordered, the curl does not hold because it's just so heavy. It's, you know, you girls that have that naturally thick hair, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's super interesting. They have like pictures of the factories and all of this to say, I'm not trying to start an uproar in the hair industry, not at all. I want to be fully transparent and honest with you ladies. And so when you ask me, when you're messaging me and asking me, so where is your hair from? Sometimes I can tell you, like with my iWig pieces, they know where their hair is from. They have factories. They've been around since the early 50s. They know the point of origin for their hair. And so I can tell you some of their wigs are half European, half Mongolian. Some of them are 100% European hair. You're gonna pay more for European hair. It's just a mindset thing. It's not that one hair is better than the other. It's just, it's what people think they want. So I want you ladies to be educated, like I'm being educated on all of this. And yes, I have a hair company. No, I don't know it all. So I'm figuring this stuff out with you guys. So I highly recommend you read this book so that when you're asking your hair companies, you know what to ask. And be prepared for us to say, hey, I really don't know where it's coming from. My supplier tells me that it's this type of hair, but really in my heart of hearts, I wasn't there when they cut her ponytail. So I don't know. That's just the honest truth. Other than my iWig stock that I have. I can know for sure where that comes from. But my other hair, I mean, they tell me what I want to hear most of the time. So all of that to say, if you see or hear a company and they're like, yeah, it's Mongolian hair, don't write them off right away, because they might have the same product that another company has that they're advertising as Brazilian or European, just because they don't know. It's not that they're being deceptive, it's just that they don't know. And now I'm rambling. So read the book. You guys, we should start a book club, seriously. I love to read. If you have any other hair books that that you've read and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so much information. I mean, guys, seriously, I love to find out new things. Hope this was helpful. Send me any questions you have in the DMs. I'd love to chat with you. And just please understand, I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm trying my best to learn, and we're learning together on this. So thanks to Hair Loss Boss for the book recommendation. And yeah, I hope you guys will all read it, and I'll talk soon. Bye.